Who's actually ruling this? Yeah, Lord Andre Ap Swampslug of Marioneth. Who's not terribly keen on me right now, because I did imprison, torture, and execute a family member. You better watch your lip, boy. I mean, you might be next. Infiltrators. Come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Angers, the capital of my vassal, Countess Ermagerd, who I was sucking up to for some reason. I think because she had a negative opinion of me, and she's powerful. Locals, newly settled or not, praising me can surely do no harm of her perception. Take this gold and make sure you're heard. So this would increase the rate of our sway. But for 55 gold, no. I'll just say no. It's progressing just fine. I'm not too worried. Control is increasing, which is nice. We do definitely need more of that. You're still working on control increase. You're converting. You are just making friends, which is okay. Ooh, integrate titles. So with integrate, what we could do is over time, titles, counties, and stuff like that will shift to be part of the de jure of, say, the kingdom that I've got. But right now it's the Kingdom of Brittany. I don't want it to become de jure Brittany. I want it to become de jure Scotland once we have done that. So I'm not going to use that. He can keep doing, actually do domestic affairs. That's going to be okay. And you are helping with supporting offensive schemes, which includes fabricating a hook on the Empress over here, which I think is going to be all right. So how are these factions? That's pretty powerful here. Fabricate hook, family contact. The Empress's mother, unusually forthcoming. Grow closer, forming a friendship. Either way, yeah. Oh, that's right. One of these increases the plot power, and one of this increases the success chance, right? So scheme power here will potentially increase the speed. It is a long plot. I would like to boost the success chance, but it is a long plot. Let's go ahead and get more plot power, and hopefully that helps to trim down some of these timers a little bit. Oh yeah, it went from 4 years to like 19 months. That's pretty substantial. Let's check Scotland. I couldn't before because there was a war going on. Yeah, no, Scotland is still in a war. Right here. Although it might end soon. Actually, then you're in another war. Yeah, the Independence faction is certainly not looking great. I mean, I can't put it down. These are just peasants. They do have a lot of troops, but that's okay. Now, let's move our rally points. How do we actually move that? I'm gonna add a new rally point. You know what? In Ayrshire, because obviously Ayrshire is the best place there is. We'll be ready to go in there. What I should probably do is make sure to embiggen my retinues for what's going to happen here. It's still pretty mountainous territory. I'm not going to add more mounted units. I'm going to embiggen you by level. Max you out. It gets pretty expensive. I mean, we're making money now. French Scots, England's worst nightmare. Right? Exactly. Not that there's much of an England right now. I mean, Scotland proper is in England currently. Because of reasons. And a little bit in Wales. And also Denmark. And also Portugal. Because this is how things go. Now, our long-term goal will be to get down to Ayr over here. Which will be, that'll be quite a challenge, actually. Alright, she got a little bit of a boost, which is good. Council, he's not great, but at least he likes me. Duke Gilbert here, Gilbert. We could have someone better. You know what? Okay, Gilbert is a powerful vassal. So he's going to be pissed if he's not on the council. But he actually likes me. Oh, I'm sorry, is that a 23 Marshal? Let's move Gilbert to the Marshal position. Also, hold on. My master just died? Okay. Countess Julienne here has a... Oh, wait, no, wrong field. Never mind. Countess Ermagerd, who we've been sucking up to. Is pissed because she's a powerful vassal, not a council. She's got 18 intrigue. Let's make her my spy master. Hopefully she's not going to just assassinate me. No, she's actually content, which is nice to see. And a seductress. Okay, that sounds like a good time. Let's go and assign Gilbert. I know Gautier is better, but he's not a powerful vassal. At 25 too? Yeah, but for the spy master? Yeah, but he's not powerful. That's maybe I should have. Usually I say within 5, but I'm gonna say 18 is good enough, and she's powerful. So I'm gonna go and do that. That's the thing, where we're not necessarily choosing the person with the highest stat all the time. So our marshal here with military, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Gilbert. So again, we've got a 24 here, but he's not a powerful vassal. We'll keep Gilbert on here, although he'd probably like me enough anyway, but 23 and 24 is really not a difference. We'll swap that. And then for our chancellor now, we will probably assign, or maybe this Gilbert over here, who's currently does not have a position on the council. He's got a 19. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's do that. We'll fire the other guy. He'll be a little pissed, but it was not going to be so bad. We're going to shuffle around them. What makes them powerful? Yeah, it has to do with the titles and even between counts, I think it might choose the one with like the most levies as being, you know, considered the most powerful of the bunch. I'm going to go for levies instead. I've been going for taxes, but we're going to start just boosting some of those numbers a little bit. So Scotland, I assume you're still in war. Oh, right. Over here. Yep, you're still in 2 wars, although you did 100% one of them, which is going to be good. No court position. Court, learning, and 11's not fantastic, so we will hit the search physician Pluto. Wars. And Joffrey died. Court physician. Okay. Right, so we do have to make sure to keep an eye for the physician trait. Now, the physician trait does boost learning, so in theory, picking whoever's got the highest learning is still good. This one is going to be the one who's less expensive, but she's pretty garbage. She's only got 9 learning, no current experience. She's ugly. Who wants an ugly doctor? I mean, come on. Whereas we got this dude over here. I like how they're dressed, though. When did this start being a thing? But he's got a 16, which is better than the people in our court. He's got a little bit of physician trait already. We'll take Frederick over here. That seems going to be okay. Bam, bam, bam. Never really got into CK3, but never got into CK2, but I picked up CK3 and I'm loving it. Yeah, no, CK3 is pretty strong. It's pretty strong. We can go on a pilgrimage. I mean, we are a witch. We're also a little bit older. Yeah, we're back to poor and ailing over here. We could very easily catch a disease. While we're ootin' a boot. How much money does my son have? We did? Yeah, I was gonna say he probably still has 100 gold. When we die, our money should go to our son, so he should be able to ransom himself off if we become him. Oh, my spouse is gonna go educate someone. Now, yeah, you would be pissed because you think your diplomacy is probably higher than my wife. Yeah, I think that's probably why she'd be pissed. Irma Gerd here has got a spying of 19. Yeah, but she wouldn't be pissed. I wonder what the difference is. Why would Count Gilbert be insulted, but the others be grateful? I think the best thing for us to do would be to give a boost to our Archbishop, because if he had higher learning, he would be converting these people faster. It could be the traits. Arbitrary, diligent, lustful. What's Gilbert, though? Fickle, arrogant. Maybe because he's arrogant? Yeah, I'm not sure. We haven't found a real good pattern for it. Diligent, content, brave. It might be the traits. But yeah, we're going to give it to our Archbishop because we need to convert the Adamites as quickly as possible. So having the having his learning be increased is going to be very, very handy for that. Arrogant as opposed to humility, so probably. I guess that makes sense. How'd the Archbishop get a child? Wild Oat was born out of wedlock. Yeah, I bet so. So it looks like he had a bit of an affair. And I mean, some people, I think, could have kids before they take up the cloth as well. I want to form the kingdom! Stop being in a war! Rebel, rebel, rebel. And I don't want to start any wars on my own here because we are just very concerned about this faction. Up to 142%. I'll probably be an ultimatum in 4 months. And then we'll have to deal with some fighting. Okay, you know what? Let's max out, yeah, the pikemen. Yeah, maxed all the way. Because pikemen are basically spearmen, therefore they're Brittany spearmen, and we have to, just for the jokes. Just for the yokes, you guys. Did you remove the possibility to form your own kingdom if you have enough land? Oh, the decision one as opposed to the du jour one? I don't know, actually. There's a button here to form a new empire. So, yeah, it looks, yeah. So there may have been a found a new kingdom button available before as well, if you know, the non-du jour way of doing it. Let's get some more troops here, because we're trying to buff our numbers up a little bit just to make the percentage next to the factions look less bad. Ultimatum in 1 month. They are more powerful than us, but they're going to be scattered, and they're going to be really shit quality troops. So we're going to be fine. Part of me is wondering, should I pre-raise my troops? But it doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's not going to be a decision now to form a kingdom because we're already a king. If we were still Duke, there may have been an option there. Alright, yeah, let's raise them now, because they're definitely going to fire. So we're going to get our troops just pre-equipped and ready to go. There's the ultimato. The ultimato has been sent. We will not stand for your vile oppression of Scot Adamites any longer. Our time is not at hand. With God guiding us, we will rise up and free ourselves from your heretical rule. Put some clothes on, you losers. Do you want freedom? You shall have it in death, which is a great line. All right, the ultimato has been sent. The Pictish Adamite populace start a war. Control Alt Tomato. That's good. All right, rally the troops. So we're here, and we want to jump, trying to get out the sea right away. We might be able to catch. Let's go for you first. Our numbers will embiggen themselves here because not everyone has arrived yet. Hopefully, we can catch them before they pop out to sea. AI loves to go to sea. I don't know if they don't pay for it, or if it's just they really weight it highly as a pathfinding thing. It does let them get places really quick, but they're really eager to do it. There you go. And there's no running away for the peasants. They got nowhere to go. Where the frack are you going? Are you coming up to the islands over here? Oh, let's just walk north-ish. Some of them might be going for my capital. Scandalous priest. The Pope was caught in flagrante delicto with several young servants in his home. Oh my! Poor aide who discovered them had to avert his eyes while the culprits rushed to grab their clothes. So we can condemn the Pope. Say, Pope, you are poop! The Pope will lose the level of devotion. We'll gain some piety, which is actually good. Piety, like, we've got prestige coming out of our yin-yang, but our piety is a little hard to come by. We could defend as a character publicly. We'd lose prestige, lose piety, but the Pope would like us. Or it could stay silent, which would stress me out because I'm impatient. No, we'll condemn him. I don't... The Pope opinion, I mean, with high opinion of the Pope, we can ask for money more, but that costs us piety, which we don't really have right now. So let's go ahead and hit this. Does nudity give combat advantage? I don't know. The Scots used to do it, right? Lift their kilts and whatnot. But whiskey and chocolate. Who dat? It's no one! So those Adamite troops will be a little squishy, I assume? Only unbelievers would cover up with armor, after all. That's probably why it's so easy to beat, right? Now, really, not a lot of people these days would have any armor, right? All of our levies and stuff, one of the reasons they're so crap, right? It's low-quality troops, is they're just peasants with sticks, basically, is what a levy is. They don't have armor. Our knights would have some. In this day and age, probably would mostly be like a boiled leather armor. Maybe chain. Definitely not, you know, this is not the era of like full plate or anything like that.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
The scandal. Oh, this is so good. Oh. So, my daughter-in-law, the woman who imprisoned my son because he was having an affair, admittedly an incestuous affair, and I know there's more whiskey and chocolate, 1 second. She herself was having an affair. Again, right now, the seduction mission way overtuned. So everyone's sleeping with everyone all the time. But it's leading, I'm sure it'll get tuned down at some point, but for now, it's hilarious. So not only is she having an affair, she's also pregnant. It's not King Green Eyes, but instead it's Antoine, the Archbishop of Burgundy, was sleeping with the Queen of Burgundy. Oh my, what a scandal. Now they're both in jail. Yeah, no, she's not gay. You must be thinking of a different character. Oh, good for her. Excellent. Let's see. Low control. I'm gonna lose some vassals. That's fine. That's just one county. I could call on the queen, who's currently in prison, to help me out in this. Which actually I might as well. It'll cost me, I think, prestige, but we've got tons of that. Let's call her in, just in case it proves helpful. We've done that. I have no idea where... Oh, they're seeking the Isle of Man. Okay, well, let's walk over there. Oh, it's defensive, so it's free. Ooh. Yes, it would be defensive, of course. That makes sense. I can imprison some people. The duck. He's a witch. Also a witch. And high chance to fail. No, let's not worry about it. I mean, I was like, oh, we could then ransom him for money or favors or something, but... Leather armor is basically never really a thing. It's the kind of leather we'd need. Is really expensive. There are uses for it. Oh, there you go. Scotland. So this was Alba. Whoever ruled Scotland, they must have changed either religion or culture. Yeah, they're insular Christianity, which probably did it. I think they were Alba when they were still Adamites, so they flipped to Christianity, and I think that's it. It's culture and or religion dictates some of these names, and that's all it is. So now they're Scotland because of that. There might have been an internal rebellion or something. I don't know. You are a witch. What did I not a... Yeah, okay, I'm a witch. Yeah, I guess we're going to do that. We are going to get a combat penalty for the amphibious assault. Hopefully the numbers and the fact that we started here and the fact that these are peasants and therefore they're shit could hopefully be okay. I think this is the last of them, actually. Yeah, there you go. 100%. So we'll just piece out of this. Enforce demands. Local pacified. That's good. We'll disband all. That's good, too. And that did give us some new prisoners here. Let's see. No money. No money. No money. No money. So, I mean, they could be released for favors. But I want to do this, the conversions. So I don't want you to be an Adamite anymore. I'll release you if you convert to Catholicism. Great. You have pretty good prowess. We could maybe make you into a knight. Let me gain a hook as well. So he's not going to love me, but we're going to have this hook on him, which is going to be, in my opinion, better. He'll join our court with decent stats. And he could definitely become a Knigget for us. That would be okay. Princess of Bavaria. My prisoner. She's an insane lackey.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Why do we have her as a prisoner? Oh, yes. And then there's whiskey and chocolate. Hold on. First there's Banana Cabana, who said, oh boy. What is a pirate and CK3A's favorite letter? You may think it's R, but his true love be the C. Yeah, it's one of my favorite sort of like reverse jokes. You know, what's a pirate's favorite letter? You might think it's R, but his true love be the C. And so the CK3AI. And, excuse me, Eris, thank you very much. Here's a little something to help stomp that ungrateful peasant rebel. Well, thank you. Yeah, we actually spend a lot of money when we're at war. We do have a lot of men-at-arms. I mean, even unraised, we're paying $12 a month for our men-at-arms here. Oof. Okay, I should probably dial back my men-at-armsing, although they are really powerful, which is useful. Care about anyone else? Convert, hook, go. Little child. Convert, hook, go. I can't ransom you. Convert. Care about your claims? Convert and renounce your claims. Alright, let's let some of those go. I'm Aromatic? What does that mean? Called me Aromatic. Is that like being aromatic? Because I'm frequently accused of being that. Alright, how's the faction situation? Good, stable. I mean, at some point, the peasants will be rabble, rabble, rabble. And at some point, the cooldown for the religious peasantry as well will go. But aromatic like a hermit? Yeah, maybe.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
He died of pneumonia. Whiskey and chocolate again. It's interesting because it's blaming Queen Constance. You know, technically he died of pneumonia, but he died of pneumonia while in prison, so that probably was part of the reason. Yeah. Cold prison cells, got sick in prison. An unforgiving crime caused the death of a loved one. So I'm specifically blaming her for killing my son. Also, she's not in prison anymore. We may, let's put a little pin in here. We may need to avenge him. So now our heir is Prince Odo, grandson. So again, we keep skipping a generation along the way. He is pretty, which is nice to know. Rowdy, shy. Oh no, shy is the worst! Oh no! Oh, playing as shy sucks so much. Alright, let's keep an eye on him anyway. Oh, I wonder if we, can I offer guardianship? Would you accept? Oh. No. Out of the foreign court. We had a hook on her. We might be able to get guardianship. We may get a decision to flip out of shy or something, although I suspect it's already gone. Oh well. We can be shy again. It's alright. Getting stress breaks is all part of fun in the story. Yeah, stress breaks is awesome fun. It's very exciting. Loon Call! What's a spy's favorite newspaper section? The classifieds. Oh, we're doing terrible, like, not even dad jokes. This is like the inside of like a bubblegum wrapper. Or, you know, like a Christmas cracker with, ooh, we discovered barracks. You know, like the terrible, terrible, terrible jokes in there. That's what we're getting here. Which I love. Ooh, lifestyle perk. Hold on, let's pause for a sec. We also got Compsci Jedi coming in for the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. Thank you very much. Fine, I'll let you rebels out of jail if you put some damn clothes on. Also, quilted gambesons and linen armor. Oh, that Levy's wore at the time was surprisingly effective. Right, it's like, yeah, it's like just padded fabric, right? There's some videos testing it. Todd's Workshop on YouTube. Highly recommend. Nice! And Raid Runner! Last TV show plus last video game equals Avatar plus CK3. Firebender, Spy Master, and Earthbender Steward. Yes, please. Bending be inheritable. Holy shit. Yes. Is there an Avatar mod being worked on for CK3? And if not, could there be? Because that would be amazing. That would be truly amazing. Okay, here again, I'm going to complain that the icon here for Whole of Body looks to me like we've already got it, right? Scholar, we don't have. It's grayed out. Theologian, we have, because it's colored. Whole of Body, it looks like we have, except we don't. This is a UI thing that needs to be tweaked because it's very misleading and it makes it very easy to miss the fact that you haven't finished one of your trees here. We're going to grab Whole of Body, give us more of a health boost, which is great. We don't need the fertility. The stress decrease is nice. But how are we looking here? Okay, we're back to fine, which is good because we were ailing.
Whiskey and chocolate.
Then the question becomes, are we going to continue down the scholar branch at this point? I think the answer is yes, because actually I think I would like now. Okay, we're still not the head of a culture, so this boost doesn't help, unfortunately. But I would like a little bit more development in our provinces. Or do we flip to a different tree altogether, and if so, what? Honestly, anything that gives us a health boost might be useful. Maybe we should just flip to medicine focus. Now, there are some health boosts available to unlock in some of these trees. But in terms of a focus, only medicine focus, I think, gives it to us. And then we could go down scholar. We picked up Truth is relative because we got an event that gave us a free one, which is really handy. Digging for dirt, you find secrets faster. Kidnap her for abduction.